My father was in the Navy. He was a chaplain in the Royal Navy. So we moved a lot, about pretty much every 18 months, I would say.
Until you were like 11 or 12
Until
years
I
old.
went away to boarding school at 10.
Let's talk about your dad a little bit.
Yeah,
What was his name?
Jim.
What did it mean that he was a Navy chaplain? So how did you experience his work?
By going to his services, mostly because sometimes he was at sea and mostly he was at naval bases around the country somewhere. Inevitably, we would go as a family to his chapel on Sundays for his service.
And he'd give a sermon.
He'd give a sermon. He was a good preacher.
Like he held people's attention.
He did. He came from somewhere very simple and touching. I don't know, he was good at it. He really could hold a room.
Do you think that's where you got your ability to hold a room? Because that is one way to describe your impact, is you can hold the room.
I sure try to. I'm sure it helped, yeah.
What are some of the qualities that you remember about your dad?
He was very tolerant and he really enjoyed people.
And you mean tolerant, like he was not a judgmental preacher?
No, absolutely not.
Tell me about the last time you saw your father.
He had a stroke. I didn't know what that was. And my mother got very worried by it and called an ambulance, and the ambulance came and they took him down the stairs and out into the driveway on a stretcher, and as they were about to take him into the ambulance, he said, "Look after your mother."
To you?
To me.
You were 10 years old?
Yeah, I was 10, because the same year I went away to boarding school for the first time. And I remember thinking, how exactly do I do that? You know, it seemed like an awful responsibility for a kid.
It was.
It was. And I know that he didn't mean it like that.
He didn't necessarily mean forever, right? Because he...
No, I don't think so. I think that he was also trying to make me feel older and more adult. In fact, he did for like 2 years. He didn't die from the stroke, because people often do. He went to a pretty crappy naval hospital, which was not exactly state of the art. And he got pneumonia twice, and that's what took him out. That's why he died.
And how did you find out?
I found out I was already at school, at this boarding school, and the headmaster, I was told to go and see him, and he sat me down and he said, "I've got bad news for you. Your father got very bad pneumonia and he's gone. He's died, I'm afraid."
When he said he's gone, did you know what it meant?
I think so, yeah.
You missed your dad, though.
I did.
Tim Curry, the legendary actor best known for his unforgettable role as Dr. Frank-N-Furter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, has died at the age of 80. According to reports, Tim passed away late Tuesday night at his home in Los Angeles after years of serious health challenges. Police responded to his home shortly before midnight, and authorities say there was no foul play suspected. Tim Curry became a Hollywood icon after his breakthrough in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which eventually became one of the most celebrated cult films of all time. He later terrified an entire generation as Pennywise in the 1990 adaptation of Stephen King's It, while also appearing in Home Alone 2, Clue Annie the Hunt for Red October, and Muppet Treasure Island. Beyond the screen, Tim was also a respected stage performer, earning 3 Tony nominations and an Emmy nomination during a career that lasted more than 5 decades. His life changed dramatically after suffering a massive stroke in 2012, which required brain surgery and left him facing serious physical challenges. Despite those struggles, Tim continued to work and remained connected to the world of entertainment. He also released his memoir Vagabond, where he reflected on his remarkable journey and revealed that he was still unable to walk. Away from the spotlight, Tim was known to value his close family and longtime friends, who remained an important source of love and support throughout his later years. For generations of fans, his voice, his performances, and especially his unforgettable characters became part of their lives. From Frank-N-Furter to Pennywise, Tim Curry gave audiences characters they could never forget. His final public appearance was years ago, but his influence never disappeared. Tim Curry leaves behind a legacy that will continue to live through film, television, theater, and the millions of people who grew up watching him. Rest in peace, Tim Curry.